We don't want to get up for work on Monday morning, but we get up for work on Monday morning because we have people depending on us. So you just think about how this does not prepare kids in any way for life outside of our home.
Okay, so along this idea of communicating the biblical view of work as a good,
Yeah.
Erin, does the culture help us with that?
I was just going to say how difficult it is to instill that message in our kids sometimes because of the culture's view is so prominent, and the culture's view on work is not that it's good. At least American culture today is that work is a pain, and that as much free time and pleasurable things you can do that's better for you.
And that's actually the goal.
Oh, for sure. For sure. So, and then I think just realizing, at least we have the culture around us, our kids are oftentimes some of the only kids that I know that have a thing called chores, that have to contribute on a daily basis to what happens here in our home. And this is in non-Christian and Christian circles. There isn't a huge difference on the cultures that family have around the idea of work and chores and just contributing to your family as a member of that family.
Yeah. So there's these larger cultural views, I think, that you hit on. And then there's also these kind of practical things that those views get played out in culture. So on the kind of the high level, the theoretical level, kind of a worldview that says the good life is about pleasure, and that comes in the form of leisure time and wealth so that you can go to nice dinners and have nice vacations. But ultimately the goal of work, work is just a means to an end, and the end is pleasure. And so that mitigates against work in our homes. But then very practically how that gets played out is that there are a lot of homes where, kids don't have chores. And then your kids, I mean, we saw this, we've seen this with our kids where they've said, my friends don't have to do chores, particularly in high school.
Yeah, they have said, I don't know anyone of my friends who has chores.
Yeah, and so our home looks very different than what they're hearing and seeing from other homes. So that's some cultural pressure that can creep in.
And you think about how this does not prepare our kids for reality, for real life. Because you think about how many things in life are difficult, and how learning to struggle and push through things, doing things when you don't want to do them. I mean, that's the definition of parenting, right? Like, we do all these things for our kids when they're little, especially, that we don't want to do. We wouldn't really love to wake up in the middle of the night and change a poopy diaper and feed a baby. We don't really want to have to do all these things for our toddlers, because we're tired. But we learn to fight against that and push through that. And we don't want to get up for work on Monday morning, but we get up for work on Monday morning because we have people depending on us. So you just think about how this does not prepare kids in any way for life outside of our home if work is not just a normal rhythm of what we do as a family.